What's up, guys, and welcome back for another EVE Online video. Havoc is finally here, so I'm going to be going over in this video the Alligator. This is just a basic fit that I've kind of thrown together to kind of showcase one of the large outposts for the new Insurgency system. So I'm going to get warped in here and I'll go over the fit and everything. I haven't done a whole lot of play with this yet, especially in a PvP environment. But the idea with this is to just try to tackle and also just use missiles to just kind of take down stuff in the Insurgency plexes and things like that. So go get warped in here. I've been doing several of these, just kind of grind LP. So normally what I'm doing is I'm just going to be coming in here and orbiting this, and then we'll throw out our drones. And then I'm just going to like cycle the Microwarpdrive once to kind of get things done. The missiles are essentially just support because all your damage is essentially coming from your medium drones. So let the medium drones kind of do their thing, and we'll kind of go through this fit as I have it set up right now. For the rigs, I'm using Core Defense Extender 2, so I'm just kind of trying to go buffer tank with this for the most part. This is just basically a faction version of like a Drake or something. My initial testing, I did kind of want to throw like a passive tank on here, which works fine, but I think that just for a little bit more stability in a PvP environment, I prefer just to kind of run it like a with a Scram web. So I'm using heavy assault missile 2s in the highs, and then I'm carrying Javelin missiles as well as Rage missiles as well, and I have a shield command burst, and I'm running extension on here. This is useful if you're fighting with any other militia in the actual plex, so you can kind of give them a little bit of a boost. And I'm using a 50 mN cold gas enduring Microwarpdrive just to help with speed, and then a Stasis Web 2 with a Warp Scram 2, and I'm filling a hole in EM and thermal with Amp 2s, and then running a large shield extender as well. The lows, I'm just going all damage control Amp 2s and then a damage control 2, and then for the drones, I'm just running a Vespa 2 just to kind of keep things kind of going. Doing these larges, as far as just like the NPCs, it's, you know, you're not going to die to these NPCs, but this gives us some options. We have the ability to scram and then web anybody that comes in here as well. I think most of the play in this new Insurgency system is going to be trying to group up with people. I'll be testing a little bit more on the PvP side when I can, as far as solo play goes. But if you have really no competition here, then you're kind of just hanging out and waiting for the capturing. And this is just normal like faction warfare kind of gameplay mechanics. We warp here, we kill the Mardu guys, and wait for the capturing, and then we'll get the LP and everything. I'll kind of show you what I've been working with on LP a little bit here once it loads. I'm getting like for these larges, I'm getting like 40 or so thousand LP, which is this one right here for the Garistas Pirates. So I'm up to 117,000 on this. So the idea here is that we're going to just kind of grind out and see, and then we're gonna go check out the LP store. I'll do an LP video, a pirate LP store video that you can look for. Should be live on the channel now, where we'll spend all these LPs on things. So here we have another wave coming in. Wait for them to actually get off warp so we can target them, and then we can kind of just go to town. I do have target back on, but a lot of times these Mardu guys are not actually boxing me when they first come in, so I have to be a little active in terms of just like clearing them. But I usually just throw all the missiles kind of on one dude and take him down. So once it connects, these guys are a little far away, so I'm going to speed up at a round. I think one cycle will do it. We'll go look at that the speed too. I'm going to go and sim this right now. So with the Microwarpdrive on, we've got about 1,200 or so meters a second, and then our damage is about 817.9, and this is on a max skilled character. and 565 of that comes from drones. So as long as you don't try to like rely too much on the missiles themselves, then you'll be fine. Just managing the drones. I really like this ship actually. I like the destroyer, the Mamba as well. I'm kind of partial to drone boats anyway, so having a ship that can run missiles, which I enjoy for secondary damage output, and then drones, is pretty cool. Because I mean, the Gila is popular because probably those reasons as well, just because of the drone damage and stuff, and like having a battle cruiser that kind of fits the same kind of gameplay style is pretty interesting. Now, you'll probably end up doing when you start doing Insurgencies, you probably won't be doing the Alligator at the beginning. If you want to get into it on with the new ships, and a cheaper route is probably going to be with the Mamba, which I'll make a video over that as well. But drone boat, destroyer with support missiles as well can be expected on that. So we got about 12 minutes left on this capture. We'll try to go through a little bit, a couple more of the spawns so you can kind of see, but it's kind of just business as usual. I mean, if anything comes in, we'll have to burn towards them, obviously, because we only have like 9,000 meters on our warp scram range. We have a little bit more of a margin for our web, but the idea is that we'll go in, we'll scram, then we'll web, and then we can just turn on the Microwarpdrive and kind of keep up with them, and then just put drones on somebody, and then missiles as well, and kind of take care of business. And then obviously if there's other people in pocket with us, we can activate the burst and give a little bit more of a bonus for that as well. Go ahead, and we should be getting another spawn here pretty quick. So, but overall, the aesthetics of these plexes are pretty cool. There's a lot going on back in here, but otherwise these plexes operate the same way as faction warfare does. And as you can see here, we do have some corruption in this system as well, which we're corruption level 1 because there's just nobody running in this system right now, and then we're suppression level 2, so we'd have to have a lot more plex clearing and everything going on in order to get this up. We're like 1.2 corruption. Doing it solo would take a while, I think. So it's definitely going to be one of those things that we're going to have to go in big groups in order to really max out the corruption in the system, which will only just make the benefits of the pirates in the system better with all those bonuses coming in. Alright, we're going to speed up a little bit. We got some range on these guys, but I'm going to go ahead and get them targeted so that we can just get drones on them. Go and red that Microwarpdrive. We'll probably end up finishing this plex anyway. Maybe not on the actual video, but I'm just going to be trying to get as much LP today as possible so we can kind of look at the LP store and the cost and everything for the different BPCs and whatnot. Alright, one guy left. You can do opens with this as well, which the opens will have mongooses in them as well, and they'll scram you. It takes a little bit longer to get them down with this, but it's also just completely doable as well. I don't think there's even an open in this system, but I do prefer opens because it's one less step. You can just kind of go straight into the plex, but also, you know, people can take whatever they want into those as well, so you just need to be kind of careful with that. But go and suck in these drones, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you think of the new Alligator ship in Havoc, and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.